Myanmar, also known as Burma, is a country located in Southeast Asia with a rich history and diverse culture. Have you ever imagined a land filled with unique traditions, where magnificent temples and vast fields stretch to the horizon? Myanmar is one such place, embodying captivating beauty and mysterious historical stories, alongside distinctive customs and a profound cultural heritage. Myanmar is not only known for its breathtaking natural landscapes, but also for its historical landmarks, especially its temples and pagodas. The most famous of them is Bagan, home to the largest temple complex in the world. Bagan is estimated to have over 2,000 ancient temples, creating a magnificent architectural ensemble, a stunning sight at sunset that leaves anyone in awe. Have you ever imagined standing amidst these temples, marveling at the architectural splendor surrounding you? Culturally, Myanmar boasts a multi-ethnic society where dozens of ethnic groups coexist, creating a vibrant tapestry of traditions. From the bright traditional clothing, distinctive ethnic festivals, to the rich and flavorful cuisine, Myanmar offers experiences that you can't miss. It will surely surprise you to uncover the cultural gems that this country has to offer. Moreover, Myanmar is home to profound spiritual values. With Buddhism being the dominant religion, Buddhist rituals and festivals are held regularly, creating an atmosphere of serenity and reverence. It's common to come across ancient monasteries where monks are engaged in their spiritual practices, as well as witnessing pilgrimages from Buddhist devotees. These scenes are commonplace in Myanmar, contributing to the country's spiritual ambience. But Myanmar isn't just known for its rich culture and history. It also occupies a very special geographical position. Positioned between India and China, Myanmar serves as a bridge connecting these two great civilizations. With its diversity in culture, history, and people, Myanmar is sure to offer you memorable and meaningful experiences. So, what do you think about Myanmar? This country may never be fully explored, and there are countless amazing things awaiting your discovery. Let's continue exploring more in the upcoming topics. Myanmar's geographical position in Southeast Asia. Myanmar, located in the heart of Southeast Asia, occupies a strategic position that has influenced its culture, history, and interactions with neighboring countries for centuries. Nestled between India, China, Thailand, Laos, and Bangladesh, Myanmar shares borders with these diverse nations, creating a melting pot of cultural exchange. The country's proximity to the Bay of Bengal to the southwest gives it a long coastline, while its vast landmass stretches from tropical zones in the south to cooler highlands in the north. The geographical location of Myanmar places it at a crossroads of major trade routes throughout history. Did you know that Myanmar was once a central player in the Silk Road, acting as a bridge for merchants between China and India? Imagine how rich and varied the country's history must be with such a unique position on the world map. diversity of terrain, mountains, plains, and rivers. Myanmar's landscape is as diverse as it is stunning, with features ranging from tropical forests in the south to highland plateaus in the north. The country's topography is largely dominated by mountain ranges that form natural barriers along its borders. The Himalayan range stretches across Myanmar's northern edge, and other significant mountain ranges, such as the Shan Hills and the Bago Yoma, carve the country's interior. These mountains not only shape the climate, but also serve as historical and cultural boundaries between various ethnic groups. In contrast to these highlands, Myanmar's central plains are famous for their rich soil, ideal for farming. The Irrawaddy River, the lifeblood of Myanmar, flows from north to south through the heart of the country. This river valley has been the core of Myanmar's civilization for over 1,000 years, providing water for agriculture, transportation, and daily life. The plains around the Irrawaddy River are home to some of Myanmar's most historic and culturally significant sites, including the ancient city of Bagan with its thousands of temples. Imagine standing at the edge of the river with a view of these ancient monuments stretching across the horizon. Climate and ecosystems. The impact of the monsoon. Myanmar's climate is largely influenced by its geographical position and the monsoon winds that sweep across the country. The tropical monsoon climate creates distinct wet and dry seasons. The wet season runs from May to October, bringing heavy rains and high humidity to most of the country. This is the time when Myanmar's lush forests and fertile farmlands come alive, with a burst of green that seems to stretch endlessly. The wet season also affects local agriculture, especially rice cultivation, which relies heavily on the monsoon rains. During the dry season, from November to April, the weather becomes more temperate and dry, offering a stark contrast to the rain-soaked months. The dry season is perfect for travelers who want to explore Myanmar's historic cities or relax on its pristine beaches. The variety of weather across different regions means you can experience different ecosystems, from the tropical rainforests in the south to the semi-arid regions in the central plains. Coastal beauty, Myanmar's beaches and islands. Myanmar's coastline along the Bay of Bengal is home to some of the most pristine and beautiful beaches in Asia. The coastal regions offer white sandy beaches, clear turquoise waters, and rich marine life, making them ideal for relaxation, water sports, or exploring. Famous destinations like Ngapali Beach and the Mayak Archipelago provide a peaceful retreat for visitors, far from the usual tourist crowds. Moreover, the country is home to many small islands, which have their own unique charm and appeal. Imagine spending your days on a secluded beach, surrounded by nothing but nature and the sound of the waves. Myanmar's islands, with their untouched beauty, have the potential to become some of the most sought-after beach destinations in the world. Myanmar's rich agriculture, the backbone of the nation. The central plains, especially around the Irrawaddy River, are ideal for agriculture. Rice farming is the dominant industry, and Myanmar is one of the largest rice exporters in Southeast Asia. Apart from rice, Myanmar also grows beans, pulses, and a variety of fruits and vegetables, many of which are exported to other parts of the world. The country's rich soil and favorable climate conditions allow for diverse crops to thrive. Have you ever wondered how a country like Myanmar, with its rich agricultural resources, has influenced the cuisine of the region? The abundance of fresh produce plays a significant role in creating the vibrant and flavorful dishes that are beloved by both locals and tourists. This makes Myanmar not only a place of historical interest, but also a land that offers abundant culinary delights. Environmental and conservation efforts. With the diverse ecosystems that Myanmar possesses, it is no surprise that the country has seen efforts towards environmental conservation in recent years. Myanmar is home to several national parks and protected areas, which are critical in preserving its unique flora and fauna. Some of these areas, such as the Alaung Dao Kathapa National Park and the Hakakabarazi National Park, are among the largest and most ecologically diverse in Southeast Asia. However, as with many developing nations, Myanmar faces environmental challenges such as deforestation, overfishing, and pollution. Fortunately, there is growing awareness and action within the country to tackle these issues, as more conservation initiatives and sustainable practices are being implemented. The future of Myanmar's environment looks promising, but it's clear that there is still much work to be done. In conclusion, Myanmar's geographical location, diverse landscapes, and unique climate create a country that is rich in natural beauty, history, and culture. From the mountains in the north to the coastal beaches in the south, Myanmar offers a vast array of ecosystems and environments to explore. Whether you're a nature lover, history enthusiast, or culture seeker, Myanmar's geography provides something for everyone to discover. Let's continue to explore this fascinating country further as we dive into its rich history and political landscape in the next topic. Myanmar, a country known for its rich culture and diverse people, offers a fascinating glimpse into the traditions and lifestyles of Southeast Asia. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live in a place where Buddhism isn't just a religion, but a way of life? Myanmar's culture is deeply shaped by its Buddhist heritage, which influences everything from daily rituals to grand festivals. So let's dive into the unique cultural practices and the diverse groups of people that call Myanmar home. One of the most defining aspects of Myanmar's culture is its strong connection to Buddhism. In fact, nearly 90% of the population in Myanmar follows Theravada Buddhism, which is considered one of the oldest forms of the religion. Imagine the peaceful atmosphere as you walk through one of the thousands of temples, surrounded by the sound of monks chanting and the gentle flicker of candles. Does this image make you feel calm and reflective? Buddhism permeates every facet of life in Myanmar, from the daily routines of its people to the country's grandest traditions. Take, for example, the Burmese New Year, also known as Thingyan. This festival, which celebrates the arrival of the rainy season, is marked by water fights in the streets, symbolizing the washing away of sins. Have you ever participated in a water fight to cleanse yourself of bad luck? It's a fun and symbolic way to start a new year. Myanmar is home to more than 135 distinct ethnic groups, each with its own language, customs, and traditions. From the Bamar, who make up the majority of the population, to the Karen, Chin, Kachin, and Shan, Myanmar's ethnic diversity is one of the country's most remarkable features. How would you feel living in a place where so many different cultures coexist, each contributing to the rich cultural mosaic? The differences between these groups are reflected in their traditional dress, music, food, and even religious practices. For instance, the Shan people are known for their beautiful woven fabrics and their delicious, unique dishes like Shan noodles. The Karen people, on the other hand, are renowned for their vibrant clothing and intricate beadwork. Does the idea of experiencing these unique cultures firsthand excite you? It's like stepping into a living, breathing tapestry of traditions. Myanmar is a country of festivals where nearly every month brings a new celebration, each with its own significance and customs. In addition to Thingyan, the country also celebrates the Thadingyut festival, which marks the end of Buddhist Lent. This festival is known for its dazzling lights, with people decorating their homes with colorful lanterns to welcome the Buddha's return from heaven. Imagine walking through streets illuminated with thousands of lanterns. How magical would that experience be? Another major event in Myanmar's cultural calendar is the Tazongdaeng Festival, celebrated in November. It's a time for people to give thanks for the harvest and pay homage to the Buddha. During this festival, you'll see monks and locals gathering to light candles and offer prayers. The spiritual significance of these celebrations is so strong that it creates an atmosphere of unity and joy. Have you ever taken part in a traditional festival? It's an incredible way to connect with the spirit of a country. Myanmar has a rich tradition of arts and crafts, with techniques passed down through generations. From intricate wood carvings to stunning lacquerware, the skill and craftsmanship involved in creating these works of art is truly impressive. The art of making traditional puppets, known as yokte, is a prime example of Myanmar's deep cultural heritage. These puppets are often used in performances that tell stories from Myanmar's history and folklore. Would you like to see these puppets come to life on stage, sharing tales of ancient Myanmar? Hand-woven fabrics, such as those created by the Shan people, are another hallmark of Myanmar's artistic traditions. Each piece of cloth is meticulously woven by hand, often using traditional techniques passed down for centuries. The designs often have symbolic meanings, with patterns representing nature, life, or religious beliefs. How incredible would it be to wear a piece of history woven with such care and dedication? the people of Myanmar are known for their warmth and hospitality. Despite the country's political challenges and economic struggles, Myanmar's people remain resilient and hopeful. Whether it's a rural village or a bustling city like Yangon, the locals greet visitors with open arms and friendly smiles. Have you ever traveled to a country where the people's kindness made your trip unforgettable? Myanmar is one of those places where every interaction feels personal and heartfelt. In rural areas, you'll find people still living traditionally, growing crops and practicing farming techniques that have been passed down for generations. Meanwhile, urban areas like Yangon and Mandalay are bustling with energy, with a mix of modern buildings and traditional markets. No matter where you go, the people of Myanmar offer a glimpse into a way of life that values community, family, and a deep respect for tradition. Let's not forget about one of the most important aspects of Myanmar's culture, its food. Burmese cuisine is as diverse as the country itself, with influences from India, China, and Thailand. Traditional dishes like mohinga, a rice noodle soup with fish, lapet, fermented tea leaf salad, and curries are staples in Myanmar's diet. Each dish is bursting with flavor, balancing spices, herbs, and unique textures. Have you ever tasted something so flavorful that it felt like a true cultural experience? Food is an integral part of Myanmar's daily life, and sharing a meal with family or friends is a cherished tradition. Street food is popular throughout the country, and you'll find everything from crispy samosas to grilled meats served on skewers. The best part? The food is often prepared right before your eyes, offering an interactive experience with the local vendors. Imagine sitting down in a bustling market, sipping on a refreshing glass of tea and enjoying a plate of freshly made Myanmar delicacies. What could be better than that? What truly stands out about Myanmar is the spirit of its people. Despite the challenges the country faces, there is an undeniable sense of hope and resilience among its population. The love for their culture, their traditions, and their land is palpable, and it's this spirit that keeps Myanmar going through difficult times. What do you think keeps people so resilient in the face of adversity? It's a reminder to all of us that no matter the struggles, the human spirit is capable of immense strength and perseverance. As we wrap up our exploration of Myanmar's culture and people, it's clear that this country is more than just its history or politics. Myanmar's true beauty lies in its people, traditions, and the way life is lived. Whether in the bustling streets or peaceful villages, the culture is alive and vibrant. What aspect of Myanmar's culture would you most like to experience firsthand? Let us know in the comments below. Myanmar, a country rich in history and political complexity, has undergone numerous transformations throughout the centuries. Have you ever wondered how such a fascinating nation evolved from ancient kingdoms to the modern state it is today? Let's take a closer look at Myanmar's history, with all its triumphs and struggles, and explore how politics have shaped the lives of its people. The Kingdom of Pagan, the dawn of Myanmar. Myanmar's history dates back to the 9th century with the establishment of the pagan kingdom. This era is often regarded as the birth of Myanmar's civilization. Imagine a land filled with thousands of temples and pagodas, each built to honor Buddhism, the dominant religion in Myanmar. The pagan kingdom wasn't just a political entity, it was the heart of Myanmar's culture, shaping the nation's values and traditions that still resonate today. Have you ever thought about how those ancient temples, like the famous Ananda Temple, were constructed without modern technology? It's remarkable, isn't it? Colonial rule and the struggle for independence. Moving into the modern era, Myanmar faced a significant challenge under British colonial rule. Myanmar, known as Burma during the colonial period, was annexed by the British in the 19th century. Under British control, Myanmar's rich resources were exploited, and the people experienced severe hardship. However, the flame of resistance was never extinguished. In 1948, after years of struggle, Myanmar finally gained its independence. But freedom came at a cost. The newly independent Myanmar faced internal divisions and challenges, with various ethnic groups seeking autonomy and the central government striving to maintain unity. Can you imagine the determination it took for Myanmar to gain independence after so many years of colonial rule? It must have been a moment of immense pride, but also one full of uncertainty about the future. The rise of military rule, a new chapter of strife. Following independence, Myanmar struggled to find political stability. In 1962, General Ne Win led a military coup, overthrowing the democratic government and establishing a military dictatorship that would last for nearly half a century. This was a dark period in Myanmar's history, marked by strict military rule, limited civil liberties, and an economic downturn. Imagine living in a country where freedoms are restricted and the government controls nearly every aspect of life. Would you have been able to remain hopeful for a brighter future under such circumstances? However, despite the military regime's harsh control, Myanmar also saw the rise of a symbol of resistance, Aung San Suu Kyi. In the face of imprisonment and house arrest, she became a beacon of hope for those seeking democracy. Her peaceful struggle garnered international attention and support. Her story is a testament to resilience and the power of peaceful resistance. Have you ever wondered what it must have been like to endure years of house arrest, yet continue to fight for freedom? Transitioning to democracy, a shaky path. In 2011, Myanmar began a slow and tentative transition toward democracy. The military junta, which had been in power for nearly 5 decades, made some significant reforms, such as releasing political prisoners and allowing limited freedoms. These reforms gave hope to the people that Myanmar could finally become a true democracy. But as we know, change is never easy. The road to democracy was rocky, filled with internal conflicts, ethnic struggles, and challenges to the rule of law. Do you think Myanmar's transition to democracy will be a smooth one? With such a long history of military rule, Is it possible for the country to fully embrace democratic principles? These questions remain, and the answers are still unfolding. The 2021 coup, a setback to democracy. In a shocking turn of events, Myanmar's fragile democracy was disrupted by a military coup in February 2021. The military overthrew the democratically elected government, detaining Aung San Suu Kyi and other leaders of the National League for Democracy. This coup led to widespread protests across the country, with citizens demanding the restoration of democracy. The situation escalated quickly, and the military responded with violent crackdowns on demonstrators. The human cost has been staggering, and Myanmar once again finds itself at a crossroads. What are your thoughts on the coup? How do you think Myanmar's people will respond to this new wave of oppression? The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the desire for democracy in Myanmar is far from over. Myanmar's foreign relations. Myanmar's political turmoil has had a significant impact on its international relations. While countries like China and India have maintained ties with Myanmar, the 2021 coup has strained Myanmar's relationship with the international community. The United Nations and Western nations have condemned the coup, imposing sanctions on the military regime. But despite the political turmoil, Myanmar remains a key player in Southeast Asia, especially given its strategic location and natural resources. Do you think Myanmar's relations with the outside world will improve if the country returns to democracy? How will Myanmar navigate its position between major powers like China and the West in the years to come? These are complex questions, and only time will tell. Myanmar's struggle for stability. Myanmar's journey towards stability and democracy has been filled with challenges. But one thing is certain: the people of Myanmar are resilient, and their desire for freedom and democracy is unwavering. Whether Myanmar can overcome its current struggles and emerge as a stable democratic nation is a question that remains unanswered. But what do you think? Can Myanmar's people break free from the shackles of military rule and build a better future for themselves and the generations to come? Myanmar's history is one of triumph and tragedy, of hopes raised and dreams dashed. It's a country in flux, searching for its identity and a brighter future. What do you see in Myanmar's future? Share your thoughts, and let's continue this conversation together. Myanmar, like many other countries, has a unique social fabric, shaped by its history, traditions, and the diversity of its people. The lifestyle in Myanmar is vastly different from what you might be used to, and it offers an intriguing perspective on how people live, work, and interact with one another. Are you curious about how everyday life unfolds in this fascinating country? At the core of Myanmar's social structure lies the family. Much like in other parts of Southeast Asia, family is the central pillar of society. In Myanmar, extended families often live together or close by, with a strong sense of community and mutual support. Families gather regularly, share meals, and celebrate religious holidays together, fostering close-knit relationships that transcend generations. Have you ever wondered how such close relationships contribute to the well-being of society? In Myanmar, this bond also extends to the community level, where neighbors often help each other in times of need. It's not uncommon for people to stop and chat with each other on the street, and the level of politeness and respect for elders is evident in the way people greet each other. Can you imagine a society where such strong family ties are at the heart of every interaction? Myanmar is home to over 100 distinct ethnic groups, each with their own languages, traditions, and customs. This diversity is one of the most captivating aspects of the country. In urban areas like Yangon and Mandalay, you'll find a fascinating blend of cultures, where people from various ethnic backgrounds come together in harmony. Yet, in rural areas, traditional customs and lifestyles remain strong, providing a window into the more authentic aspects of Myanmar's rich heritage. One of the most striking aspects of Burmese culture is their reverence for religion, particularly Buddhism. The social life of most Myanmar citizens revolves around their Buddhist beliefs. Many people participate in religious activities like visiting pagodas, attending ceremonies, and engaging in meditation. The presence of pagodas in virtually every neighborhood is a reminder of the spiritual dimension that permeates daily life in Myanmar. Have you ever experienced a place where religion is such an integral part of daily life? Myanmar offers just that, with a deep sense of tranquility and mindfulness reflected in its people's way of living. The work culture in Myanmar is deeply rooted in traditional values, but it is also evolving as the country opens up to the world. In larger cities, you'll see a growing number of young professionals and entrepreneurs working in diverse fields, from technology to international trade. However, much of the population still relies on agriculture, with many people working in the rice fields or on small family-owned farms. How do you think the rise of the digital age is affecting Myanmar's traditional work culture? In Myanmar, you can see a blend of both traditional practices and modern aspirations. In terms of education, Myanmar has made significant strides, but challenges remain. The government is working to improve the education system, providing better resources for students in both urban and rural areas. However, access to quality education is still limited in some parts of the country. Despite these challenges, the people of Myanmar have an incredible thirst for knowledge, and local communities are often willing to support education in any way they can. Could you imagine how a lack of resources might influence the lives of young people who dream of a brighter future? As Myanmar continues to develop, there's a fascinating mix of old and new in daily life. While modern conveniences like smartphones and the internet are becoming more prevalent, traditional practices such as daily visits to the local pagoda, street markets, and community gatherings remain part of the fabric of life in Myanmar. It's this balance between the rapidly changing world and the preservation of tradition that makes Myanmar such a unique and interesting place. The people of Myanmar are not only facing the challenges of modernization, but are also deeply connected to their rich cultural heritage. Imagine living in a place where the past and present coexist so harmoniously. That's the experience Myanmar offers to all who visit. In Myanmar, the living conditions vary depending on location and wealth. In urban centers like Yangon, you'll see a variety of housing styles, from apartment buildings to traditional homes. The housing in rural areas, however, is more modest, often consisting of small homes made from bamboo and other locally sourced materials. Despite the differences in housing, what remains constant is the sense of warmth and hospitality that the Burmese people offer. In Myanmar, the warmth of a home isn't just about the physical space, it's about the people who live there. Whether in a bustling city apartment or a small village hut, there's a deep sense of community that invites everyone in. Myanmar's social life, in many ways, offers a simpler and more fulfilling existence, rooted in deep cultural traditions. But as the country moves forward, you'll see a fascinating blend of old values and new opportunities shaping the future. What would it be like to live in such a place where tradition and progress are constantly interacting? Only one way to find out: visit Myanmar and immerse yourself in the beauty of their everyday life. Myanmar, with its rich and diverse culture, is a fascinating and truly captivating destination for those who want to experience something different from popular tourist spots. This country is not only known for its stunning historical monuments, but also for its delicious cuisine and diverse tourist attractions. Are you someone who loves exploring new places and trying unique foods? Myanmar might just be the perfect destination for you. Let's begin with the wonderful tourist spots Myanmar has to offer. From the magnificent temples in Bagan to the pristine beaches of Nagapali, Myanmar has an array of famous destinations that attract visitors. One standout location is Bagan, home to over 2,000 ancient temples and monasteries, creating a mystical and awe-inspiring landscape. Walking through the temples at dawn or dusk, you'll be mesmerized by the surreal beauty of this land. Can you imagine standing amidst thousands of temples, feeling the peaceful atmosphere around you? If you enjoy experiences close to nature, Inle Lake is a must-visit destination. This lake is famous for its floating villages and unique fishermen who row their boats with one leg. It's a sight unlike anywhere else. During your visit to Inle, you'll have the chance to enjoy the pristine beauty of nature, learn about local culture, and even try some traditional handcrafted goods. Myanmar is also home to stunning beaches. Ngapali, with its clear waters and long sandy shores, is an ideal destination for those seeking peace and a break from city life. Are you ready to relax on the beach and immerse yourself in the crystal clear waters of Myanmar? Not only famous for its tourist destinations, Myanmar is a paradise for food lovers, with dishes that are sure to tantalize your taste buds. One of the standout dishes is mohinga, considered the national dish of Myanmar. This is a special fish soup made with noodles and rich spices, and it's the perfect choice for breakfast. If you enjoy spicy food, don't miss out on lafet thok, tea leaf salad, a unique dish from Myanmar made with fermented tea leaves combined with peanuts, garlic, chili, and other ingredients. You can taste the blend of bitterness from the tea and the spiciness of the seasonings, creating a flavor that is unforgettable. Additionally, Myanmar is known for its rice-based dishes, including shan noodles, a specialty from the Shan people. This dish features soft noodles, a rich broth, and your choice of meat or fresh vegetables. This is definitely a culinary experience you shouldn't miss when visiting Myanmar. All of these dishes are not just food, but a vital part of Myanmar's culture, reflecting the country's history and the blend of different cultural influences. Can you imagine yourself savoring these distinctive flavors and experiencing the local culture firsthand? We hope you'll have the opportunity to explore and enjoy these wonderful experiences when you visit Myanmar. Myanmar is a country with a rich history, stunning landscapes, and unique cultural elements that make it an exciting place to explore. But what about some of the quirky and lesser-known aspects of Myanmar that you might not expect? Let's dive into some fun facts about this incredible nation that might just surprise you. The world's largest book. Did you know that Myanmar is home to the world's largest book? Located in the Kuthodao Pagoda in Mandalay, this book is made up of 729 marble slabs, each inscribed with Buddhist scriptures. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the sheer scale of this book is absolutely breathtaking. Imagine walking around, reading giant slabs of stone as if they were pages in a book. Pretty cool, right? It's an incredible example of the importance of Buddhism in Myanmar's culture, and you can literally touch the history and teachings of the country. Myanmar's traditional tea, a meal in itself. In Myanmar, tea is more than just a drink. It's a cultural experience. Burmese tea is often served in a manner that's totally unique to the country. Ever heard of lapet? It's fermented tea leaves, which are used in a variety of dishes. The most famous one is lapet thok, a delicious tea leaf salad. Have you ever tasted a salad made with tea leaves? If not, you're in for a treat. It's an explosion of flavors with peanuts, sesame seeds, and sometimes even dried shrimp. The dish is served during social gatherings, making it a perfect way to break the ice with locals. Home to the world's oldest lacquerware, Myanmar is also known for its exquisite craftsmanship, and one of the most remarkable arts is the production of lacquerware. The country boasts some of the oldest lacquerware traditions in the world, with pieces dating back to the 9th century. These intricately decorated items range from trays to bowls and even large containers. Wouldn't it be fascinating to own a piece of history in your home? Imagine the stories these ancient items could tell. The Golden Rock, a gravity-defying wonder. One of Myanmar's most iconic landmarks is the Golden Rock, Kyaiktiyo Pagoda, which seems to defy the laws of gravity. Located on a mountain, the Golden Rock is a massive boulder covered in gold leaf, and it rests precariously on the edge of a cliff. The belief is that the rock is held in place by a strand of the Buddha's hair, which makes it even more sacred. It's said to be an amazing sight, especially at sunrise when the light reflects off the golden surface. Wouldn't it be incredible to visit a place that feels like it's straight out of a legend? The most famous Burmese dog, the Tongyi. The Burmese people love their pets, and one breed in particular stands out, the Tongyi. Known for its unique features, such as its large ears and agile body, the Tongyi is highly regarded in Myanmar. In fact, this dog is so beloved that it's considered a national treasure. Could you imagine being known for your dog as much as the country itself? Myanmar certainly loves its Tongyi. Myanmar's unique calendar. Unlike most countries, Myanmar follows a unique calendar system. The Burmese calendar is based on the lunar cycle, and while it closely follows the Gregorian calendar, it also features some significant differences, especially when it comes to the timing of festivals. The country celebrates the Burmese New Year, also known as Thing Yan, which usually falls in mid-April, marking the beginning of the hottest season of the year. Have you ever experienced a New Year celebration in a tropical climate? An unexpected climate, the coldest place in Myanmar. While Myanmar is famous for its tropical heat, did you know that it has a cool, almost chilly region too? Located in the northern part of the country, the town of Kalau is known for its cooler temperatures due to its higher elevation. It's a popular destination for trekking, and visitors often flock here for a refreshing break from the usual heat of Myanmar's cities. Imagine spending time in a place that feels like a cozy mountain retreat in the middle of a tropical country. Well, those are just a few of the fascinating and fun facts about Myanmar. It's clear that this country offers so much more than meets the eye. From ancient traditions to quirky surprises, Myanmar is full of treasures waiting to be explored. And who knows, maybe these facts have sparked your curiosity even more. So what's next for you? Are you planning to visit Myanmar soon? Or perhaps you're already dreaming about exploring its wonders? Share your thoughts and don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe for more exciting insights.